Hi guys, welcome to my sports world. I just got home. I have been to my warehouse, and while I was there, my phone dings, and I get an update that the Patriots have cut or released Stephon Gilmore due to not getting along in contracts negotiations. So some issues with the contract. Now the question becomes: since he is released, we don't have to trade for him. Is this a good signing for the 49ers? Do we want the 49ers to go all out to get Stephon Gilmore? We need a cornerback of that caliber. Now, the question mark becomes, of course, do we have enough room on the cap space? I think I looked up online or something, and I think it said that we right now, if I understood it correctly, right now we have 4.2 or 4.3 million in cap space. That probably will not be enough for to sign him on because he probably wants more per year. He's probably around $8 to $10 million a year, if not more. And so, do we have enough room? Can we wiggle things around to create room for Stephon Gilmore? And what do that involve? Does that involve that we have to trade someone? And I'm thinking here now, I'm thinking out loud. Stay with me on this. Let's trade Jimmy Garoppolo. Let's try and trade Jimmy Garoppolo and get him off our contract and off our salary cap. That's $27 million right there. I'm not sure what if that's the full amount that goes towards the cap, or if there's any, there's a lot of things involved in this, but can we cut or try and trade Jimmy Garoppolo and then sign Stephon Gilmore and stay with Trey Lance as our starter going forward? That probably will mean that we need another quarterback, but we can sign someone cheap. We don't need to have like a $20 million backup quarterback. And there's plenty of those around to go that can come into the team and be a backup behind Trey Lance. And this is perfect for Trey Lance. And let's just say, because this season is over anyway. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to a playoff. Forget about Super Bowl. We are not going anywhere with this team. So can we try and trade not Trey Lance, but Jimmy Garoppolo, or cut him, release him at the worst? He doesn't hold much value anymore. I say that we can cut or release, or maybe see if we can trade Jimmy away within a day or two, and then sign Stephon Gilmore. Because we need a corner. We need a corner way more than we need Jimmy to sit on the frickin' sideline with a calf injury and taking up cap space and roster space and just being dead money. I hope that there's something we can do to wiggle around, to make some room, and see if we can come to an agreement with Stephon Gilmore. Maybe he will sign. Maybe he just wanted out of there, and he didn't want to take the offer because he wanted out. Who's to say that he maybe can sign for the 49ers for whatever, $7.5 million, $8 million a year or whatever. And if we already have 4.2 or 4.3 in cap space, it wouldn't take much to wiggle around. That could even be like, get rid of the two cornerbacks that you signed as an emergency that is not working out, like Norman and this other guy, and some of the bus station guys. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to find gold. And we need to jump on this right now and sign Stephon Gilmore. You don't have to be Einstein to understand this, okay? We have to sign him. We have to go out and do it. I'm sure there's going to be competition. But who else has room on their roster and have enough cap space to sign him without hurting themselves right now? You had teams like the Rams, the Cardinals, the Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints. I don't think they have any room. They had to cut players earlier in the season to get down in under the cap space. So there's not a lot of room for many teams to sign players like Stephon Gilmore, because it will take, you have to like reorganize and redo your whole team to just sign him. We can get rid of one player in Garoppolo, which wouldn't be a big loss anyway because we have freaking Trey Lance. We need to get Jimmy out and Stephon Gilmore in. Even if Stephon Gilmore is only like a 2 or 3 year option, it's the same amount of years we would have Jimmy anyway. So what's the point? And right now, a defensive corner of quality is way more needed than a jumping jack that jumps around on an injured leg and trying to figure out if he can play or not. Quarterback. We have a good backup quarterback right now who is our future. So why not give the future an opportunity to start to get. Don't expect him to go all out and take us to a Super Bowl. It's never gonna happen. We already lost that battle. We're not, and Kyle made that sure. I'm making a separate video about Kyle and why he needs to get booted out of 49ers. He is destroying this club. But that's another topic for another video. Stephon Gilmore has to be signed by the 49ers, and we have to go out and just do it. John Lynch, you know the call, you know the people, you know who to call, you know his agent. Get him on the line, get it done, get him signed. And if Kyle throws a fit, just tell him to shut the fuck up, okay? Sign Stephon Gilmore. Sign him. Cut Jimmy Garoppolo, because you probably can't trade him. Cut Jimmy and sign Stephon, and you are in a better place.